Yo, que lo que, guys. You're here, it's your host from Sportaches, K Noon, Smokey and the Bean.
Yo, what's poppin'?
Dímelo.
So, guys, another week, another fun week of sports, football, and that. But we'll get into that.
It's almost that time too.
It's almost that time. This Sunday begins
Heating up.
NBA
Woo!
season.
It's such a good time to be alive, gentlemen.
Yeah, this is when I take over the show. You feel me?
This is gonna be the
It's my specialty right here.
Sure. This is gonna really.
This is his ratatouille.
This is gonna be the best season of the NBA. To
I
be
don't know what
honest,
that means, but it sounded lit though.
Last year was really supposed to be impotent injuries. Oh man,
Well,
NBA
you could
is just at a point where
Let's
we're
hope-
stacking
let's
the
hope we're
talent
healthy.
in the league. The league is getting more
Yeah.
talented by
It's
the year.
It's overflowing at this.
This
point.
is the most-
Yeah, it's overflowing.
This is
there's a
the
lot
most
of-
talented-
It's because of the shooting that completely revolutionized.
Wait, stop. This is the most talented the league has ever been, bro. Back in the '90s, when they be saying the game was great, it's just because they was all football players playing basketball, bro. Shoulder check.
All right.
All right, we'll get into that another time.
Yeah, bro. Y'all getting me tight right now.
We'll get into all that different time. So
Exactly,
let's
yeah.
start off with the early. It doesn't get much earlier. MVP picks for this season. Bean, you're energetic right now. So let's go with you. Let's get your pick.
Yo, I mean, mine is like a no-brainer, bro. It's Luka Doncic.
No brainer. There are always no brainers with this kid.
Always, like, man. If I'm telling y'all, if y'all betting people, y'all could come to my picks. I just think like his skill set mixed with like the talent he got around him, like
Lack of.
I mean, we don't know what
Because of the
Porzingis.
lack of.
Nah,
there's
but like,
a boost in
Yeah, he
stats.
literally has to have the ball in his hands 24/7.
are you gonna let me
Go.
if he pads the stats enough because of the lack of talent that y'all say, like he's gonna get it. You could get it off of stats like Westbrook got it. You know what I mean? Obviously, one seed is like the easier route.
Yeah, that's the argument we were agreeing with.
But I'm just saying, like his usage rate is so high. He has Porzingis is gonna be.
That's
playing.
what we were just saying.
No, he's not gonna win, but he's gonna have the ball. But like Porzingis, Hardaway, like you know what I mean. They tried Porzingis. I hope he's gonna come back better. I was a fan of his before he left us. They signed Reggie Bullock, added another shooter. They added another big Moses Brown. Tim Hardaway could still shoot. Like you never lose shooting. You know what I mean?
Wait, they got Moses from the Celtics.
Yeah, that's a fire pickup. They have like the
Celtics
three
just
biggest
really-
dudes in the.
I didn't even know that happened. For
Yeah.
what?
I'm
Yeah, I
not
think
sure.
they just like released. I don't even know if there was a trade. I mean, he might have got released. You could check it, but
Yeah,
they got him.
but yeah, back to what I was saying. Oh, and they have Cauley Stein, and they have Frank Ntilikina.
Ew.
Bro, they got depth,
Yeah,
bro.
they have Frank. No.
I like the Frank pickup.
They might
Like,
actually use him right. Like, you know what I mean?
right. That's what I was saying. Like he just has
they
to
could-
be
they
there
could
next to
probably run
Luka.
with him.
Yeah. Oh, Nikolai
Oh,
Melli,
he's gonna
bro.
develop
Nikolai
so
Melli
good.
tough too.
All right, let's stop mentioning the Mavericks lineup like it's
Well,
not
that's what I'm
absolutely.
saying.
Yeah, right. Like
It's still
he's trying to
disgusting.
convince
It is
us
so
of something that's-
disgusting.
He can
All
score
right,
the
so
ball.
Luka Doncic.
Yeah, he's a streaky shooter, but if his jump shot stays consistent for the year, I got him as MVP.
All right, Rob, go ahead.
My MVP pick. If you really want to make some money this year, because I'm gonna give you some
Oh,
facts to back
Doncic.
it up.
Doncic.
Giannis Antetokounmpo. All right, the two-time MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, Finals MVP, Finals champion. All right, the Bucks are gonna come with a free. They're gonna come running out the gate. I already expect it. Drew Holiday is feeling comfortable on this team now. The big three have like found their chemistry together, and I just see this team. They did lose PJ Tucker, which is a big loss, but as far as regular season, I see this team dominating like they have the last 4 or 5 years. And,
Number one seed in the East.
Yeah, they've been the one seed multiple times. So with their seeding, and Giannis is probably gonna put up incredible numbers like 32, 13, 6, whatever. Like, and they're gonna have first seed. He's gonna be a top 10 defensive player probably. Like, why would he not be in consideration? He was
You
in
know, only
consideration.
one time before somebody's got it 3 times in a row.
He didn't get it 3 times in a row.
He had it twice. This will be his third.
Not in a row.
Facts.
Jokic won.
Yeah, Jokic did win. But I still, bro, it's like a narrative thing with the media, bro. LeBron could have won it every year for the past
You
10
bet
years.
exactly. He had
They
the
probably
year
tired
off,
of that
but
Giannis talk by now, bro. They got to write some other shit.
he just
Do
won
you know what's-
Finals
wait.
MVP.
Do you know what's funny about this right now? I was actually for my
and he
pick
stayed
next,
loyal.
I was gonna go with LeBron, but then I decided to not go with LeBron, and I'm gonna go with Joel Embiid just because of the narrative basis of it is like, if Ben
Especially if
Simmons gets traded, if they're
Yeah,
a top
exactly.
3 seed and he puts up 30, they're giving it to him. They're like, Ben Simmons
Depends who
who?
they trade
Philly.
Simmons for.
And yeah, depending on whatever they even get, whatever they
If
bring back,
they get like John Wall and fodder for
Like-
Simmons, like it's over.
they'll make that work. That team, that'd be a ball.
Or
team.
CJ McCollum.
That dude,
That
Tobias
team,
Harris,
that
Seth
team is not
Curry,
no top 3 team with John Wall.
Embiid. Well, yeah, it is. I think it is.
I
think
it is
John
too,
Wall
bro.
does. John Wall does like he's not a defensive, but he play makes like Ben, and he has a three. I mean, like you can compare the 3 balls, even though John Wall's not a shooter, but like John Wall's a way better shooter
than the Simmons.
Yeah,
but look, and on top of that, it's like when you have like Ben Simmons is a big guy, right? So when you have like that small speed, crafty guy, it's kind of harder to guard in the pick and roll. You know what I mean?
But
like
he's not as fast as he used to be.
But when Ben Simmons
he's
comes
still
around,
fast. He looks great. He averaged 20 last year. Come on, John Wall's not
on
washed.
like 41%.
he played well, bro. His
Dude,
team
he
was
always was shooting
terrible.
like that low. What do you was
No,
what?
like he was terrible this year from the field.
He wasn't whatever. He
Okay,
shot like
he
he
was
shot, dude. It was his
terrible.
first like full year back.
Okay,
dude.
yeah, I'm not saying the guy's washed, but
It's only
Ben
there.
Simmons,
It's only got he's got room to
comparing him to Ben Simmons, who's a top 20 NBA player, is
dude. I mean, but
ludicrous.
like in the
John Wall
playoffs,
was
I
top
still,
NBA player.
dude, like in the playoffs, you like right now in the playoffs, you'd rather Derrick Rose or Ben Simmons. You'd rather Derrick Rose, and like
Okay,
John Wall could be a similar
okay,
player in the playoff push. He might.
but
be.
we're
Wall's
talking
better
about
than
regular.
Rose.
We're talking about regular season MVP guy.
No, but that's not. Yeah, exactly. He said
I still
Embiid.
think I still think that his style would be a perfect fit
Exactly,
alongside
yeah.
Embiid.
I think so too. Because
I think John. I mean, I'm not even. That's
No,
not the point of
I'm
this.
talking about wins. I don't think they're a top 3 seed with John Wall.
you don't need that, bro. I just outlined that with my Luka point.
Tobias, Seth Curry.
Yeah, fucking Russell
they're
Westbrook
loaded.
only had to average a triple-double to do it. What the fuck? like it happens to everybody who's
Embiid's
not a
gonna
top
give you
3.
30. Embiid's gonna be 30 next year. No matter
Like
what.
there's one player. Westbrook's the first player in like the last 20 plus years to win a championship without being a top 3 seed. It definitely impacts it.
The only reason I don't agree with your pick, bro, is because like they're tired of the Giannis talk, bro. They've been writing about Giannis for a year and a half.
I don't care about what you gotta say.
Y'all want to move on? Cause I kind of agree with Kevin though, as far as like they're gonna like John Wall's gonna make the team better.
John, that's not what my narrative was.
Come playoffs, I mean they're gonna be worse defensively.
He's gonna
too.
help Embiid
I
play
don't-
better, is what I mean.
I don't think
They're
getting
gonna
John
lose their
Wall.
best defender.
Unless they're getting like
That's
5
something you
draft
just
picks.
replace.
They're not trading Ben Simmons for no John Wall. Bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, but what-
that might be the best offer.
I was just saying, with another point guard, Embiid, his game would elevate and he would win the MVP.
Joel Embiid could, if Joel
Yeah,
Embiid
so I
just
was
maintains
saying
the
too, it
same
depends on
level
who-
without
that's why I
Ben
said
Simmons,
it
he can win
depends on who they
MVP.
trade for.
I don't know about that,
That's
Kevin.
literally what I
If he
predicated.
maintains the same level, what are you talking about? That dude, he was in the almost MVP this season.
But injury bugs.
Yeah, that's a fact too. Health is a major thing.
I mean, yeah, that's always a major thing, bro. Like, obviously, like, Luka Doncic doesn't look like he does any physical training or anything. Like, when is that guy gonna get hurt? Like, it's not like he's in peak shape. He's looking like.
All right, let's get to business, fellas.
RJ
RJ Barrett.
Oh,
RJ
right.
Barrett
Oh,
left
Lord.
off the top 100 list.
Bro, there were players who never played a game before who made the list, bro.
Jalen Green was rated 96 in the NBA without playing a game.
RJ
Averaging
Barrett was
17. He averaged 17.9 points in the G League. RJ Barrett was averaging 17 in the NBA as a second option on a 4th seed team.
and he's a great perimeter defender as well.
And he's one of the top perimeter defenders in the league, and he doesn't get credited for it at all.
It's half hustle.
Oh,
He works hard. He has a
Ivac
tool.
Zubac was on the list.
Zubac was
Larry
on the list.
Nance.
Demarcus
Cousins-
Halliburton.
Demarcus
Tim Hardaway
Cousins
Jr.
was out. Demarcus Cousins was outplaying Zubac.
Jonathan Isaac, bro, tore his ACL and meniscus, and he is on this list.
But y'all want me to be honest?
Malik Beasley,
No way.
Y'all
Norman Powell.
want me to be honest?
Dude, no offense. Evan Fournier is on this list, but not RJ. No offense.
He's one of us now.
We're gonna see.
Watch your
Jay
tone.
Crowder is on this damn list, and RJ Barrett, who averaged 18 as a sophomore and shot 40 from three, is now on this list.
And
Jay Crowder.
Yo,
Jay
Jay
Crowder.
Crowder ever averaged 18. shot 40.
y'all want me to be honest? Y'all want me to be honest?
Derrick Rose on 89. No offense.
I don't care about this list because this
I
isn't
care
like,
about this list.
this isn't like the NFL where the players pick the top 100. You know what I mean?
Jonas Valanciunas, dude.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but
Duncan Robinson.
This-
still, it's more fucking disrespect to our top.
Bro, if
Our
you're
top
gonna put,
guard.
yeah, I understand that, but like, if they're not even gonna make the list similar to realistic, like, you know, I don't.
Spencer Dinwiddie played 3 games last year. He's number 75.
He's bro. Forget who was on the list. I don't want to. You don't want to disrespect nobody, bro.
I'm disrespecting them. Joe Harris, 72. Nah, they can get disrespected.
Joe
But
Harris was disgusting in the playoffs.
The second option on a 4th seeded team.
Kemba Walker, 69. He was not that
He
great.
rebounds, he assists, he dribbles.
Harrison
steals.
Barnes.
He's adding watch. He's adding the sidestep and more moves
67.
to his game. He's going to
More
evolve
shooting off the
so much.
dribble.
Shooting off the dribble. He's adding.
Aaron
like,
Gordon is on this list.
Berkeley is gonna get him right. It's so great that he gets to live in New York and train here with like top fucking trainer in the world. Like I don't know anything better than that.
Nah, yeah, but
DeAndre
also
Hunter is number 56 on this list.
No,
How is
Hunter's
DeAndre
good.
Hunter on
Hunter's
this
good.
list, and RJ, if he's 56, RJ's got to be like 30.
No, you gotta
I don't know about-
relax.
Hunter's good, bro.
Dude,
But
Hunter's good, but he's not better than RJ.
but what
And
I
he's
was
not-
gonna
and
say,
he's- and he's not no list of 56
Rob,
at all. in
off of
that
what you
comparison.
said, you're happy he's in New York just because he gets to like
Yeah,
work
dude.
out with Berkeley. His team is also like he plays for Tibbs. Randall's been like a known gym rat. They say Quickly's like that. Like, you know what I mean? It's the culture. He's just gonna get better, trying to keep up with
we're
them.
just gonna get better every. That's what I'm saying. I like the direction we took this offseason, just building on the talent we had.
Yeah, we
instead
didn't
of,
go blow up the roster like in 2013 for the superstar.
Yeah, even though there's a couple we could nab, but I don't. I imagine Ben Simmons.
Yo,
I wish we were in Ben
I swear to God, I almost.
I would trade Julius Randle for Ben Simmons.
No,
right
but
now.
I swear to God,
right now I would be on the phone.
Bro, I swear to God, I literally was just about to tell you, if this was any other Knicks regime, we would have been in the trade talks for Ben Simmons. If this was any other year,
I would have traded Randle for Simmons.
Nope.
in a heartbeat.
if this was any other year, we're in the talk.
I wish we were in the talk.
Nah.
Yeah, right. Ben Simmons is a generational player.
Ben Simmons
Like,
was
if
the
he has
four
the
on
three
our
ball, he's the
team,
best
it'd be
player in
great.
the
It'd
league.
be so good.
If,
I
bro,
feel
what if he
so much
doesn't?
better.
But do you know that it's been known that he's like known not to work hard and gets coddled by his?
Yeah, we
like,
talked about this last
his-
week. I don't
exactly.
care.
You're expecting
It's
him
not
to.
that he
if-
doesn't work hard. He obviously practices and stuff. Whatever. He could work harder, is what they
He
say.
doesn't
He
put the
doesn't
extra
work on
work
like
in.
his flaws. He works on his strengths. When
What-
he's scared to take chances, whatever. Who cares? He's still a kid. You think that's gonna still work under Tibbs?
You think he's gonna add?
You think Tibbs is gonna let him
if he
not
doesn't-
shoot?
How you can't learn how to
In
shoot
New
without
York,
putting
the
up
media would destroy him. The media would
Yeah,
get his
I don't
house
like
if he
Doc
wasn't
Rivers
shooting.
as a coach either. I think Doc Rivers.
I think he's a little overrated, but that's another.
All right. So
He's a
should we go
pushover.
into football?
Multiple 3-1 lead blow. Yeah, we could go football.
Let's talk football. Top 3 surprises. First 3 weeks. Let's Robert, let's get it started.
Okay. My top surprise is Dallas Cowboys. They are looking like title contenders, at least for the NFC. I believe Dak Prescott when he said to Tom Brady that we're gonna see you again. The defense doesn't look too shabby at all. they did get exposed week 1. Everybody might just keep looking back to that, but that Tampa Bay team is unreal. And this Dallas Cowboys team, we saw them beat up on a bad it's not even a bad Philly team. It's an all right Philly team, but they made them look terrible. They have Trayvon Diggs coming out and just looking amazing right now. 3 interceptions in 3 games. Stephon Diggs' younger brother. He looks great at what he does. If you watch Hard Knocks, his kid is hilarious too. But yeah, and then they spent their first 6 picks on defensive players. That's that's a lot of capital to invest on your defense, especially all of them were like they were all in the first 4 rounds. And then their offense just looks unreal. You have Ezekiel Elliott and Pollard just tag teaming. They're gang banging these freaking D lines right now. Like there's nobody in the NFL who could stop them pretty much besides Tampa. And and even when Tampa stopped the run, all they had to do was go to the pass with Dak Prescott, Cooper. They didn't even have Zach Martin that game. So I think the sky's the limit. They didn't have Zach Martin or La'el Collins. They still don't have La'el Collins, who's a Pro Bowl level tackle. So this Dallas team is looking very scary, and they were underrated coming into the year.
Kevin, who do you got?
For me, I'm gonna go Mike Williams. Surprise, surprise. Right now in half PPR leagues, he is wide receiver number 2 on the season, averaging I think it was about 22.2 points a week. Him and Justin Herbert have a nice connection. I was actually talking to my cousin the other day. One of my cousins, he was trying to trade me Keenan Allen. I was like, honestly, I'm not sure if I want to trade, a high-profile player, but back for Keenan Allen at this point. I was like, Mike Williams could be the wide receiver 1 on that team. He laughed me off, and then Mike Williams proceeded to destroy him this same week in fantasy. Karma instantly. 29.6 points from Mike Williams this week in fantasy. If you're playing against him, you hate him. If you have him, you can't believe that you got him as low as you got him. Definitely still could be a league winner.
Yeah, league winning pick.
He's a league winner if he keeps it up at this rate. In our league, he was drafted number 119th overall.
Wow.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
He's had at least 7 catches in the first 3 weeks. 82 yards, 91 yard.
Yeah, I hope he gets hurt at this
point. 1 touchdown, 2 touchdowns. He's getting better.
If you didn't draft him, you're hoping on his injury.
And if you have Keenan Allen on your team, you're definitely a little shaking. I mean, Justin Herbert's getting them both involved to the point where it's not that, it happens. A lot of teams have dual receivers.
Keenan Allen's going to keep getting his targets.
Yeah, Keenan Allen's still going to be wide receiver 1, but definitely it makes you a little envious. You had Keenan Allen, you needed a couple more points. You're like, damn, that touchdown should have been his. I know I said that. I know I said it.
Mike Williams is looking everything that they drafted him to be.
I don't want Mike Williams to take any more of Allen's touchdowns away, but hey, good for Mike Williams. That's the surprise of being good. Let's go, B. What do you got?
Okay, my surprise is it's not a super shocker, but it's like they just exceeded the level I thought they would be at, and it's Kyler Murray and the Cardinals. Kyler Murray's been looking like week 1. I said he could win MVP, and I'm like sticking by that. Like you know what I mean? He just looks like he's taking that leap where like his IQ and his skill is catching up to his athleticism. DeAndre Hopkins is great, as always. Their D-line has been doing great. Chandler Jones. They have J.J. Watt on the other side. They're getting one-on-ones. But like I wasn't expecting them to like put it together this quick. I expected like a little lull in the beginning of the season, but it's like they shot out the gate and they haven't looked back.
Yeah, they're looking really good right now.
Like it's crazy.
And Byron Murphy.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm calling it here on the show. They could come out the NFC, bro. Just pure offense.
They
have the deal front.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, bro.
I think you called that last week.
I might have, but I'm reaffirming my pick because I had them as a middle of the pack team coming into the year. I wasn't expecting this.
Yeah, no,
level.
I wasn't expecting. I was expecting them to take a leap, but not this quick.
crazy.
They're 3-0 to start the year. Like it's right out the gate.
Yeah, facts.
And they've beaten good teams. They play who is it? Seattle or San Francisco?
Who did they just beat this weekend?
Oh no, they play the Rams. They beat Jacksonville.
They beat Jacksonville.
Barely, right? Barely, right?
No, it was like by like 12.
No, like the Jags looked like they were gonna get them, like for sure.
Really.
Like I was watching the game and I was like, oh, the Jags beat the hell out of the Cardinals.
They had the kick return for a touchdown before the half. That's why they were up at the half.
I know. I mean, it was like, yo, I text us, hey, the Jags looking like a team that they're looking like the team that's better than people thought.
No.
The Titans game was
they're competing with the Giants and the Jets.
It's week one. You know, we talked about that week one. Tannehill had he had COVID. He didn't get used to Julio and them.
Yo, man, all right. We're gonna talk about this in about 3 weeks when they up there. When Baby Yoda shit. You know what I mean?
Baby Yoda. That is such a good one. Chandler Jones really got him with that one.
Chandler Jones did. What the hell, bro?
That is beautiful. Chandler Jones. So, moving on to the new segment it's not a new segment. Well, actually, it is a new segment, right? We haven't done this before.
No, it's not.
No, we have.
We've done it.
What is it?
Fact or cap.
Oh my God.
What the heck?
I'm looking excited, bro. Come on.
Oh my gosh. So, Cooper Kupp, wide receiver 1. This weekend, 26.1 points, 9 receptions, 96 yards and 2 touchdowns. Not bad, right?
That's facts, bro.
Not too shabby. So facts. So Bean already said facts.
Bro, if you watch the games, he's open on every play.
And Stafford likes to find receivers.
He's so good. He's really
he's good. Like, he's eye test good.
It's like
bro.
if Julian Edelman was athletic.
Yeah, like his footwork and his route running is up there with his
Yeah,
athleticism.
No, he's not that tall.
He's like 6'1", I think.
6 foot. 6 foot. I think like 5'11". I don't think he's tall. But yeah, besides that, I'm selling
6'2".
He's 6'2". Oh.
You think it's Cap?
Yeah, I'm gonna say Cap. I don't think he finishes as the number 1.
Is it because of the talent around him?
He's probably a lock for top 3 at this point. Like he's getting the receptions he's getting right now. I don't think it's sustainable. That's why I'm selling this. The touchdown rate, how many touchdowns does he have?
5, I think.
5, 6 right now. Like
he has 5. He has 5.
What he's doing at this rate, like if he keeps this up all season, yeah, he's gonna finish as the 1. But do I think so? No, I think they're gonna start getting more guys involved. They're gonna start running the ball more.
They're gonna start getting double teams.
Hey, they got Deshaun Jackson very well involved last week.
Yeah,
that was a one play, 75
yard. They have 2 guys who could just completely kill a drive, Van Jefferson and Deshaun Jackson. And I don't think the Rams are gonna be putting up 35 points every single week. They might be 24 here, 21 here, and I think Kupp is scoring 2 touchdowns in those games too. No, so I'm gonna sell the wide receiver 1.
But that's not off of his ability. That's just more game script and who's around him. Then,
of course,
yeah.
I'm gonna go facts. I think that he can definitely finish wide receiver 1.
Yeah, it's definitely in his range of outcome.
Looking at their schedule, looking at the type of offense that they have,
for sure.
You know, I think that he's in a good position. I think that the offense uses him perfectly. And I think that the volume is going to be there. If he just stays healthy, I definitely think that.
Did you say?
It's hard for me to think of another wide receiver right now that could on a week to week basis. Like I can be sure is going to get higher. Devontae Adams, but like other than that, like I don't really know.
The only two that come to mind are Devontae Adams and Tyreek Hill.
And Tyreek Hill has underperformed the last 2 weeks. So
yeah, the last 2 weeks, but he could pop off.
No, yeah, of course. I mean, with that, if he throws up like a 30 ball next weekend, who's gonna be shocked? He does that. He does that. But
who else? You know who else does that? Saquon Barkley.
No, he does not. Just go.
Is
I would not. I would be very shocked if he throws up a 30 ball this season. At all.
Saquon facts or cap? Is Saquon back?
Cap.
I'm gonna go.
They
Cap
played the
and I'm
Falcons,
gonna go
bro.
if you have him, trade him. Trade him right now. Go
Yeah,
get it. Go get a surefire top 5 if you can
I
get
would
it.
trade him so
Please,
freaking
immediately.
fast.
I'll trade him
I
so
think
fast.
it's
I would even throw in somebody to trade him.
No, I think it's a little bit of facts.
If you can turn him to Henry, you throw in like someone else. Do it.
No, relax. You're not getting no Derrick Henry for six.
Dude, you never know.
Unless people are doing crack. But,
I mean, people are still considering Saquon Barkley.
Yeah, people are still doing crack.
You don't think he's all right? What position? What would you think he is a trade up that you would get for him, or a fair trade for him? I need to hear where your head's at. You think he's on Swift Montgomery levels?
He might be on Swift level.
Yeah, that's where I'm fitting him.
But like after this good week, you think that that's where you trade him for? I feel you have to get top 10 value. You gotta get at least.
That's what I'm saying. But wait. Relax, all right? Because you didn't even let me explain why. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I'm gonna say it's facts on the predicate that I think where it's good times are better days are ahead for Saquon Barkley. I understand it was the Falcons, but they're actually not that bad at stuff at stuff in the run. They're a decent run defense. They're not their pass defenses where they're terrible. And number 2, this is the first week we've seen him get involved in the passing game.
Partially probably because Sterling Shepard got hurt though.
Yeah, exactly, and that also boosts his weekly floor. He caught 6 of 7 targets for 43 yards last week. I don't see why he can't do that again if Sterling Shepard is out and
which he's projected to be back though.
But bum ass Daniel Jones can't find nobody. But I think they seen that they were able to have success with Saquon in the passing game, and they're gonna go back to it. Why would you not? And he also had 22 touches. Give me Saquon with 22 touches all day. Like, I understand if you paid a first round pick, that is your fault. But if you got him for the right value, you're not going to be mad. If you got him at the back of the second,
there's not a chance he went in the back of the second.
Because people are stupid. He
went 5th in ours. He went 5th in like both.
That's what I'm saying. That was not a.
That's
good
what his
pick.
projections are. I mean, not a lot of people are gonna just let him slip. Like even there was a couple times,
and that's their fault. I would not take him until the back of the second round.
I didn't take
most analysts would. That's what most analysts recommend.
I'll pick Gone.
Yeah, he's.
But yeah, so I think.
Right, so I'm gonna shoot out 3 names. You tell me they're better or worse.
Then Barkley. I was just gonna speak my piece real quick.
You said Cap, right?
Yeah, but I was also gonna say, Rob, you said like their pass defense is where they're lacking. Game script wise, they ain't gonna be handing the ball off too much. They play the Saints, the Cowboys, the Chiefs, or like the Bucks. They have like great passing teams coming up. They're gonna
play Philly twice. If anything, that's more receptions, which was what I was arguing. He's getting more involved in the passing game.
If they keep him in the passing game, if he keeps producing in the passing game, maybe. But I don't.
All right, so look.
No, that's.
So I'm gonna say some names. I'm gonna say some guys. You just tell me right now. Antonio Gibson.
Gibson.
You'd rather Gibson?
Yeah, rest of the season.
All right.
But it depends if Fitzpatrick got to come back. Who?
Well, they both got the
what?
Fitzpatrick got to come back soon. I don't trust Heineke.
Oh, dude, I like Heineke. I feel like Heineke's not been that bad, to be honest.
All right.
I feel like he's like.
I feel like
but he doesn't move the ball. He doesn't move the ball like Fitz.
Dude, but in that first game,
give me
he
the
moved
second
the
name.
ball.
Give me the second name.
In that first game, he moved the rock, dude.
Okay, that was against the shitty ass Giants. Come on, bro. Come on,
the Giants played a tough one with the Falcons. Hey, he did better than Matty Ryan.
Yo, just give me the second name. I don't want to talk about.
He did better than Matt Ryan did against the Giants, dude. Come on.
Give me the second name, man.
All right, look. Whatever. All right, so here's another name. So Mixon. I feel that's a no-brainer, right? Najee Harris. Both of those no-brainers.
Yeah, I'm taking Mixon, bro.
All right, what about Carson? Chris Carson.
I think I might argue. Nah, you can't argue.
I'm touching now. Carson in that regards too.
No, I'm talking about Saquon versus Harris. Because the Steelers, offensive line is just as bad as
but they're getting Harris in the passing game so involved.
But why can't Saquon? I mean, no, that was what they did with Harris was ridiculous. It was a 4th and 10. It was
in the draft combine.
They threw a swing pass to him.
In the draft combine.
That was the worst play call I've ever seen in my life.
Because he didn't catch really at Bama, and he's like, I could catch. Yeah, he could catch.
They didn't stop throwing to him.
Bro, there's no need for him to catch at Bama with that NFL O-line.
All right, so damn, I want to say another ball. Montgomery. Nah, definitely. What about David Montgomery? No.
How
about this one?
I'm taking Saquon over both of them. That was easy.
I'm taking. I don't know about Montgomery, but I'm taking Saquon over Carson, definitely.
Fuck Montgomery, that offense.
Carson is better than Montgomery.
Next name.
I don't know. That's it. I think that's all I got really.
You said like receivers.
Let's move to the next one.
Yeah.
So the Chiefs, they're just playing in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes looking pretty human as of late. Well,
run game is non-existent. Clyde Edwards Hilaire is just your favorite player.
I mean, he had a great week 3 though.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if you were watching, but he came out and balled. But so
he rushed for 100 yards. That's something I never thought I would see. I was saying he had more yards in week 3 than he had in week 1 and 2 combined.
That's for real, right?
That's what I'm saying, bro. I think this game is a mulligan.
Facts or cap, bro? The Chiefs watch.
Are they watch?
I say cap.
Yeah, I say cap too, bro. There's
the Chiefs are the Chiefs. If you're doubting the Chiefs, you're hilarious. The Chiefs are good. The Chiefs haven't even looked bad in the games they've lost. They've like just barely lost those games.
Do you think that they're the odds-on favorite, like how they were last year? Like
they're not. Yeah, but that's not wash though.
Coming in, it was.
Yeah, I mean, okay, it might have been worded and not content for.
They're not the same, but they're still.
Yeah, that's the point.
I really do believe that in the AFC that they are still the guys who are going to come out of it. And I'd put money on it, to be honest. I think they're that good.
I ain't gonna lie. The NFC is way more talented.
I don't know. I think they're vulnerable. I think
they are.
The Bills could definitely come out. I could definitely.
Josh Gordon coming back is gonna be huge.
The Chiefs defense is not built to last. That
the Bills definitely could do it, though. They were close last year. Like the Bills definitely could.
Yeah, the Bills look better than they did last year, especially on defense.
Their defense is just clicking on another level. But I'd also say cap, bro. I think they're still like we could only name really 2 teams who we really like to come out the AFC. Like that alone just keeps them at the contender spot. Like the NFC is way more talented.
Well, I'm going facts because I don't think they might not even be top 3 in odds right now.
Bro, you might want to just cover that jersey you got behind your ear, like. Why you make this take, bro?
Yeah, but
no disrespect, Mahomes.
The O line that they went out and got rid of all that capital for, whether it be draft or actual monetary, they spent a lot of capital on that O line
and it wasn't working.
It's not paying off. Their O line is disgusting. Patrick Mahomes.
It could also be chemistry issues too, though. Like you
know, that's what I'm saying. It can be repaired throughout the.
You have to learn how to play with the O line. It's not.
Yeah, and it's a new system and whatnot. But what I've seen through 3 weeks, it's not looking pretty right now.
No, I feel you.
And the defense looks absolutely disgusting. This isn't even a mediocre defense.
They were without Matthew for a little bit, right? They were missing guys.
He was out like week 1, and they're still missing Frank Clark,
who's like their best rusher.
No, he's not. It's Chris Jones. But yeah. So I think this team is vulnerable. They might not even be a top 3 team for me right now.
I don't know about they're not gonna be top 3, but
I said for me right now. It's as far as power rankings, because if the Bucks were healthy,
both of the last 2 teams that beat them went for it on 4th down and got converted. Like they know exactly how dangerous the Mahomes and how they knew that if they did it, they would have fucking.
They wasn't punting the ball.
The Chiefs are still the best, I think. Like if if,
You
if
think
you
they're the
ask
best team in the
if
league?
you ask Brady what
I
team
think
he would
Mahomes
not
is
want
still
to
the
play,
best. I think Mahomes is still the
Yeah,
best
bro.
player
But
in
once
the
you
league.
have 15, you
I
always have a
bet.
chance.
I'll go with that. I'll agree with that. Yeah,
I'll agree
Mahomes
with
is
you.
the best player in the league, but the Chiefs, that team,
Mahomes.
Hey
Yeah.
man, there's certain people out here who think Josh Gordon is gonna revolutionize the offense.
stop. That's you.
Hasn't been productive since 2013. Like
He's gonna. I love when when I'll say something pre-show and then Bean always says
Yeah,
it.
yo,
and
come on,
claim
bro.
it as
Don't
that.
put me out
He
like
does
that.
this week. He
Don't
does this
put me
every
out.
single week.
Don't put me out on the air like that,
Every
man.
single day and
Every
single
single show.
We a team, bro.
All right, let's move on.
All right, so moving on as the best is I don't want to say it's the best, but it's my favorite segment.
My favorite too.
Start, bench, cut. All right, so we're gonna put the list, and
The lists are gonna be in the two spots
they're gonna be here. You can see the list,
next to Robert.
and then the guys are gonna be Elliott, Carson, or Najee Harris. Bean, get us started. Who do you got?
1 second, I have the graphic up. I'm starting Elliott. I'm benching Harris, and I'm cutting Carson.
Okay, you gonna give an explanation?
I mean, I just don't like Carson, to be honest. And I think the Cowboys are too dangerous not to start Elliott. You know what I mean? Especially if they get ahead early. Carolina's playing without McCaffrey. If they get ahead early, they hand the ball off a lot. Be all right. And I mean, the Harris was really just because I just don't like Carson, to be honest.
Why?
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna switch it. I'll bench Carson. I'll cut Harris because the Steelers been playing bad, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm with that. The Steelers O-line have been horrendous, and they're gonna be down early, and they're not gonna be handing the ball off like that because the Packers are legit, as we've seen.
And they might be without TJ Watt another week too. All right, I'm gonna take it over.
Yeah.
Sorry, Kevin. I'm actually gonna start Najee Harris against Green Bay.
I love it.
Yeah,
they're gonna be down, bro.
No matter how shitty that O line is, if he's getting
It
fucking,
doesn't matter.
if he's
They're
getting
gonna be
18
down.
targets,
That doesn't matter if they're down. That helps him.
All right, hold on. Okay, I got you right now. We're on air right now.
Week in PPR, his floor is like 12 points. Like
What you got him at?
if he gets a touchdown, he's scoring you 20 points.
Bean, I know that you might not. Last week, right? This week, he had 19 targets. I don't even know why receiver that had 19 targets this season. 19 targets in one game, 14 catches. In a half PPR, he got 7 yards. No, like 7
points.
No yards. Like
Kevin, what do you want to bet
touchdown
on the over under on points? 15.
Oh,
what you want to bet?
That's your pick. You started him. He's talking to you.
What? Who?
Oh no, he's talking to you, bro.
You're the one who started him.
I'm not.
Y'all don't have faith, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Green Bay is legit.
Okay.
I don't care.
What do you want? What do you want?
Give me 5.
I'll take it. He said 5. Give me 10.
I'll do 10. Fuck it.
Oh.
I'll do 10. Fuck it. 15 over under.
In half PPR, right? Or full PPR?
Yeah, half PPR.
Our league. Half.
Okay. All right. For my bench, I'm gonna go Ezekiel Elliott against Carolina. That O-line is retarded, but the Carolina's front seven does prevent a little bit of a risk. But I see Elliott still being productive. That O-line still making holes for him. Zach Martin
is still Elliott.
Zach Martin is still the all pro that he is. That offense is going to be moving the ball. It doesn't matter who's on the opposite side of the field. So give me Elliott as my bench, and I'm cutting Carson. I don't love the San Francisco matchup. It's not the worst. It's not the best. I could see Seattle having to pass a lot with that terrible defense. San Francisco maybe putting up points early, forcing Seattle to get into some passing offense and getting Carson out of the game script. Passing it off, Kevin. Can't tell.
All right, well, I'm gonna start Chris Carson. I like the matchup against the 49ers.
Oh.
I think it could be a shootout. I also think that the Seahawks can beat, they could beat down the 49ers possibly.
It's possible.
And either way, Carson gets involved in the passing game. Carson
Not
rushes. Not that much, but in the chance that they get beaten down, whatever. But I think that they'll get into the goal line a lot against that team, and I think I can see him getting a lot of scores. And I'm a bench in G Harris because I think that even in the regards if they get blown out, I've never seen anybody get more involved in the passing game in my life. So
and in a week-to-week basis.
he's a rookie. What is happening? Who puts that much faith in a rookie?
19 targets. Like you couldn't throw to any other receiver after Juju got hurt.
You have some good
Juju
receivers.
got hurt, but
You have some good guys on that team. But
yeah, they still have James Washington, Eric Ebron, and Harris is getting 19 targets. I mean,
it's not beautiful, but if you own them, it's beautiful, I guess. So then I'm gonna cut Elliott. Still to say, I don't know. I'm not gonna. The Eagles looked. The Eagles. It looked like Elliott going off more like the Eagles.
that was actually a good front seven that Dallas did. Brandon Graham and Fletcher Cox are
people even on Twitter on all the Eagles fans that I was watching was like, man, our defense looks like they can't even stop me out there running back right now. And I think that
that's literally just Dallas though.
Whatever.
Zeke.
I think that
y'all told me I was bugging for starting him, bro.
They'll split the carries, and that's definitely gonna be a big part of it. So, like the week before that, Pollard,
getting 20+ touches.
He snagged touchdowns, so I could see it happening again. And as far as that, I'd rather trust the other guys who I know for sure are not gonna have any shortage of yards or splits or carries or end zone goal line or anything like that. So I'm gonna cut
Elliott is averaging more touches than Carson on a week-to-week basis. I'll put money on.
They run the ball more, but they probably, but still.
Bro, I told you, bro. I'm just not a fan of Carson. Like, nothing against him, just on that team, bro. I'm just not a fan.
He had a good. How many points did he put up this week?
I have no idea, but I know he's not. I'm just
no
not
clue,
a fan,
right?
Bro.
He had like a 30-something yard touchdown, I think. So I know he had a decent week.
I test, bro.
But who they play? Was it Minnesota? That's not a good front seven. Okay. All right, let's
the next is DJ Moore versus Dallas. Shit, my phone
Keenan Allen versus the Raiders, and then Ridley versus Washington. Very good list.
How my phone? Wait, say that again. I'm sorry.
Ridley versus Washington.
No, yeah. My phone.
Keenan Allen versus the Raiders.
Yeah, I got those. Okay, you guys want to start over? I started the last one.
All right. No, you got Kevin. You start.
I bet I'll start off. Honestly, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go start DJ Moore. Honestly, I think that the Cowboys are looking so strong that the Cowboys have a good shot at. That's gonna be a good game. Honestly, the Panthers are looking very decent.
Well, actually, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
The Panthers are looking good, bro. They're
looking like it's gonna be a really good game. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if the Cowboys just beat the love out of them. And they're gonna
the Cowboys are
especially
like
without
that.
McCaffrey, they're gonna be just on the ball.
Yeah, that is a big thing.
That's
they are
huge
missing McCaffrey.
If you give a team, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I was thinking. Like, if you give a team a week to plan that they're not really gonna utilize, like, you know what I mean, have like the best running back in the league in there.
I think they're gonna get creative with how they use Chuba and
Hubbard is a beast.
And the Dallas defense isn't really too much to fear.
And I'm gonna bench Ridley. I have Ridley. I'm high on Ridley, and I think against Washington he could have a really good game. But Matt Ryan is horrific. He's horrible. He's the worst quarterback. Can the Atlanta Falcons sign Cam Newton? Quavo and them tweeted that somebody tweeted that as soon as he got released. Yo, Atlanta, sign Cam. He's from Atlanta. Bring him back. Just go get some wins. You guys, get Pitts involved. What's going on over there? Get it going now.
They should go to
Stop.
Twitter to be the GM, bro. At this
It
point,
really doesn't win. It really plays bad against this Washington team. I'm gonna be like, man, it's gonna be real hard to get top 10 value out of the trade.
Nah, yeah, I don't want him.
But I'm bench Allen because Mike Williams is still that guy. And even though Allen could easily put up a 20 ball against the Raiders, like, and nobody be surprised. It's gonna be a shootout. Derek Carr's throwing that thing, you know that, and Allen and Herbert's got to throw it right back. And it's gonna be a good week of football though. It's gonna be a lot of good matchups.
A lot of good matchups this week. A lot of top teams playing.
A lot of teams that we aren't sure about yet have a lot of good.
Yeah, it's a lot of a feeling out process to start the year. You have to see who's legit, who's not, because there's always those Cinderella teams.
yeah, like if you go off for week 1, Herbert had 4 TDs, and then he kind of like came back to earth.
No, that was last week. He had 4 TDs.
No.
Yes. He had like under 20 fantasy points the first two.
Yeah, he had like 13.
I'm my fault. Yeah. Nah, I read the list backwards, bro. My fault.
This guy.
Yeah.
He still threw 330 yards both of those first games.
Yeah. Nah, he wasn't playing bad. I mean, yeah, he had like the picks or whatnot.
You know, they were giving it to tackle sometimes, rushes.
It was a lot of weird picks and fumbles. It's nothing.
Deflections and whatnot.
Nah, that's me. I read the list backwards, bro. My fault.
All right, bro. I'm gonna get it started with my start. I'm gonna go with DJ Moore as well. Christian McCaffrey's out. I think you're gonna see an increase in already tremendous. This is already a lot of volume that DJ Moore is getting here in the first 3 weeks, and Christian McCaffrey's out, the number one touch magnet on this team. So yeah, I think a lot of those touches go DJ Moore's way. They're gonna have to keep him involved if they want to keep up with Dallas all game. And I think he's he's a top 10 talent receiver in this league. I don't think that's debatable anymore. I think he really possesses that much talent, and I'm really sad I traded him, but it's fine. And for my bench, I'm gonna go Keenan Allen versus Las Vegas. It's a really good matchup here. I could see a shootout coming out. Derek Carr has been lighting up teams everywhere he goes, apparently, and yeah, the Chargers definitely have enough firepower to match the Raiders. So I expect it to be a shootout. Keenan Allen nearly guaranteed 10 plus targets in this game. If he finds the end zone, there's no way you can complain about his week. And I'm gonna go with Ridley as my cut. As Kevin said, he's been off to a rocky start. I'm not gonna expect him to break the trend against this Washington defense, even though it hasn't been too great through 3 weeks.
They've been pretty bad.
Yeah, they've been pretty bad through 3 weeks, but I think Chase Young maybe gets to Matt Ryan enough to disturb him. But
if Washington football team's defense was on backs or cap, they'd be cap. They're not that great.
Yeah, I don't know what's good with their defense this year, but Matt Ryan is pretty doo-doo butt, so that's why I'm going to cut Ridley.
Hold on. 2 weeks on the show, 2 weeks ago on the show, I said I cut Calvin Ridley, I believe, because I said their team isn't that great. Matt Ryan isn't it. Told y'all, bro, fantasy pros. But
okay.
This list was sort of cookie cutter. We all had the same picks. I wasn't like, I mean, yeah, the Panthers won last week or whatever, but they did play the Texans. So this week they're definitely gonna have to like switch up their game plan, which is gonna feature DJ Moore more than probably per usual. Keenan Allen is gonna be. Keenan Allen is going to be a factor if they're going to stay in the game. Herbert's going to have to air it out to stop them. Both those defenses aren't really it, so it's going to be a high-scoring game. And
it's not scary defenses, especially in the passing.
Both of those deep passing defenses suck, so they both going to get lit up.
Well, I wouldn't say
and then naturally, I'm going to cut Calvin Ridley just because they suck. The whole team, top to bottom.
top to bottom.
Yeah, I'll just pack it up.
That's great analysis right there.
All right. Well, that about wraps us up here at Sportaches, guys. Thanks for watching. Stay healthy, stay blessed. With your host, Kanoon, Smokey and the Bean.
Yeah, look out for new episodes on our YouTube at Sportaches. Follow us on Twitter and IG at Sportaches. Stay engaged, comment, like, subscribe, all that.
All that.
Just